it's not his fault.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God.
Whose fault?
I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. He's all mad because the off-ramp's closed.
It is his fault.
The 405 101, the interchange onto the 101 from the 405, what is it, northbound?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Every day has been closed for 2 weeks.
It is his fault
And the
because if he had
detour's
done it right
bad.
the first time.
So they continue. This has been a year now.
I get mad at Jamie every time for dating that guy.
They continue to blame Builder Bob, and it's just so funny. You guys have the story so wrong. I might have done that to you. Okay.
You may have put some extra cheese on his involvement in that
The
off-ramp.
story is a long time ago. Okay, like yesterday. He graduated from USC, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He is an engineer, right?
Yes.
Well, then he went to work for this company called Kiowa.
Okay.
Okay? And then his first job, one of his first jobs or whatever, was Kiowa, I guess this company, got to build the off-ramp from the 405 to the 101.
Wow,
Big job.
not a good career builder.
Yeah.
So
A
he
major
was
artery.
he was on that job, first one. Like his
Yeah.
first job ever.
Bad.
He didn't do anything. He didn't plan it.
He was part of a conspiracy to screw Los Angeles.
Right.
He didn't plan it. He didn't do anything. He probably just stood out there because he was so new. He probably just stood out there and shook.
I know that here at the station they consider us all a team and we all play together. Well, on that off ramp, he was part of that team, and that was Team Destroy LA.
And I know if something goes wrong at the radio station, you could blame the smallest member of the team for everything. So we're blaming him, just like at the radio station.
Fine. Poor guy. I haven't talked to him in like years. You know, and
It's okay. He's been busy rebuilding the ramp he screwed up.
Yeah.
he's not even.
He's not part of the rebuild crew?
He's not part of the rebuild.
That's a bad sign.
He moved companies because probably that company didn't do so well.
They laid him off.
Right, because they screwed up that ramp. Why
Oh
bring
my
him back?
God. Builder Bob, I know that you listened probably early, and my apologies, and it's nothing personal.
We're sorry Jamie ever dated you.
Yeah, thanks for screwing
Now
up
that
LA.
part I'm sorry too. That part I have okay, I'll second that one.
Right.
It was just a little mistake in our life along life's path. Say hi to your parents.
Oh.
What? I was
Yeah,
being
they're
nice.
big
I
fans.
don't think
They're huge fans. Whatever. We could have had it all, man, but your parents destroyed us and that wine.
Yeah.
Damn red wine.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And that's okay. I'm in such a better place now. Isn't it funny, like how life changes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it took that little off ramp to get me to a better ramp of life.
Right. Onto the on-ramp of a
Yeah,
better relationship.
exactly, and to a great relationship. So you have to take a really bad off ramp until you get on the gravel road of gold.
And
or
I am
whatever.
all for your
So the
little,
road to gold.
your metaphor or whatever the hell that is, except when your off-ramp screws up the rest of LA.
I know, but it's not even his fault.
Oh, don't defend him.
If I had his number, I don't have any of his
Why do you
numbers
still
or
like
anything.
him?
I don't like him.
And stop
You
defending
defend
him.
him.
Builder Bob, if you're listening, will you just call them off the air and explain to them that you had nothing to do with it? So we can live our lives without saying Builder Bob.
Yeah, call me
Okay, fine.
566-4621. That's 818. Give me a call.
What is that?
My office line.
Oh
Oh my gosh, Jack, you're so funny. I will cry out loud if he calls
I
you.
will too.
Oh, poor Builder Bob, leave him alone. He's just, he's just working for the man.
Yeah.
He's just doing what the man told him.
I'm trying to work for the man, but I can't seem to get to work because you're judging me around.
He was just working for the man. And Caltrans telling him how to build it. Poor guy, leave
that
him
could be
alone.
the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Those men in little orange trucks.
They sit around and
Invest.
smoke.
Do you notice that sometimes that off ramp is ready to be open, but they're all just sitting around talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, how long do you think we can screw these people?
I know. I feel like that.
It
Can you
is.
tell I have gum in my mouth?
Yeah, a
I'm
big
really-
wad.
I apologize for that. Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
a
nice
professional.
ball of gum.
It's so good.
Oh, is it a weird pregnancy?
Oh,
thing? It just
so
tastes like
good.
Early in the
good.
morning to chew a big old roll of freaking bubble gum.
You want to hear something creepy? And I like to swallow it.
Yeah.
I do.
Stayed in your system for
It
9
does
years.
not. That's a
like
lie.
true.
It's like
true.
silly putty for the baby. The baby's in there pressing against organs, making copies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, it's so fun. Hey, they're doing the Oscar nominations right now. Do we care?
We don't. Sam Rubin's going to come live with us at 6:30 for
So we don't
his
wanna
first
ruin it?
report, and rather
Yeah.
than tape, so he'll tell us all about it.
Okay. And we have a buttload of people to talk to, including Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, Bruce Jenner.
I love that guy.
That guy's cool, and the dad of Brody and Brandon, friends of ours.
I got some things that I'd like to talk to that guy about.
Yeah.
About his son
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hanging out with my boyfriend.
You can call your son off my
Or
boyfriend.
what he thinks. Not a good combo. I'm going to say he's saying no. And then Scott Hamilton, I want to talk to him about his shoes.
I didn't
What
notice his shoes.
Because my stepson wore his golf shoes.
What?
What?
Sky Hamilton, as far as I know, lives in Colorado, and he belongs to the same golf course as my husband and my stepkids.
Okay.
And my 8-year-old stepson bought Scott Hamilton's shoes.
Makes sense.
8 years old, though.
Yeah, but he's
Should
a
I
little
bring
guy.
up the little shoes?
No, don't bring up 8.
Don't bring up the age. Just say he bought the shoes.
He bought the shoes. My stepson was wearing your shoes on the course. And we'll ask him why he belongs to an all-male course.
And there was drama last night at the end. Did you see it? Skating with celebrities?
Well, that the people didn't know they lost. Yeah, they were dorks.
They thought they were like out, and the girl wouldn't talk.
I know, and she's like, I have nothing to say. And then they're like, you're moving on. And she's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
She got all bitchy.
I'll give you that clip when we get to it.
Okay, perfect. So we have that to talk about. And then also, there's a bunch of stuff that we never got to. A fair for an affair. When your mate gets hot and you're not. Yeah, okay, let's Springer. It's not. It's really an old Dr. Phil. And then to make a deal to forgive somebody. And then my favorite one of all, letting your mate cheat.
Oh, God.
It's Tuesday!
Yay!
Jack,
Tuesday.
where are we in the...
It's Tuesday, January 31st, last day of January 2006.
That's right, Jack! Oh my God, it's almost February. Make sure you make your Valentine's Day reservations.
Now.
Payday.
Yeah, and it's payday. It's just a beautiful day all the way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a good, solid day. Just a great day. It is.
It is a good day.
The two breaking news is this. The two breaking news is this. First of all, Martin Luther King's wife died.
Coretta Scott King.
Yeah, she passed away last night.
Yes.
I forgot how old she was.
Late last night, apparently, too, because I didn't see it before I went to bed, and I went to bed pretty late.
Yeah, well, how, do you remember?
No, I didn't see her.
70-something.
Her on the way in.
Yeah.
I thought 70-something, but I'm not totally sure.
Because Stench pulls the news right at the last minute, but that was at the that was like 2 a.m. when they
I
finally
heard that
went
when
to
I woke that
Yeah.
woke up this morning. I heard that and was surprised.
So anyway, she passed away, so there's going to be some big hubbub about that because she's the one that implemented the Martin Luther King Day, but she did good stuff.
Yeah, and continued on with all of his work once he was assassinated.
Right. She was a good person, so that's bad. All right, and then the other breaking news.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a busy morning.
Day.
Is in Goleta.
Yes.
Goleta in Santa Barbara, right by Santa Barbara, right? A chick went postal.
Yeah, we were just talking about this a couple weeks ago. Remember we were saying how postal people don't go postal anymore?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying to the snowboarder last night. I'm like, we were just talking about this, how the word going postal is almost on the out.
Yep.
It's you can't even use it anymore because nobody goes postal anymore.
They got therapy for those guys and stuff.
Well, or it was just nobody did it anymore.
Yeah,
it was
it-
it was such a fad.
We didn't have any postal employees going wild in a while.
In a long time, I'd say a year or so.
Yeah, it's been a long time. The best we had in the last few years was people who'd hoard the mail at their house, mailmen who wouldn't deliver the mail for years, and they'd find 60,000 letters in their house.
Yeah, but
And
that was
nobody killing anybody.
No, and so going postal was out, and it's in the one of those English dictionaries of slang or whatever.
Yeah, it's a whole legitimate term.
Right.
Going postal. You say that, people know what you're talking about.
And we were fearful that it was on its way out, which I was glad about. We don't need the
Right.
going postal. Now this bitch goes in there, and she kills up 7 people.
Yeah.
And kills herself.
Yeah, they
And
were.
we don't know why.
Well, they say she was a former postal worker, and they were all postal workers, so they're assuming she was laid off or let go for whatever reason it came back.
Just because she's laid off doesn't
Blah,
mean she
blah,
needs
blah.
to come back and kill everybody.
Yeah, that's usually inappropriate behavior.
Look at Lisa Fox. If she had shot this place up, she'd never be back. And now she's back at night. So
Thank God for that.
My God, she is?
I heard her last night.
I thought she was on the weekends.
No, they actually had her on the week this week. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
cool.
her.
Yeah, Lisa's cool.
Oh, wow. All right. So anyway, I should probably keep up with that. Because I've heard her on the weekend, but then, you know.
no, me too. But no, I heard her
Well,
last
good.
night.
I like her a lot. I like that Lisa. I like that Lisa Fox. I do.
I'm glad she didn't shoot me or anyone else here.
Yeah, because then she wouldn't be working.
Yeah, it really ruins your chances of coming back. when you
Yeah,
shoot the place
exactly.
up.
So anyway, the going postal lady, and we'll get more details as they become available. It happened last night, 10 o'clock or something. Went postal. It shot up, like I said, 7 people and killed herself. And Stench says it's because she was laid off.
They're assuming she was laid off because she was a former postal worker.
Yeah, but no reason to take out everybody else.
Yeah, it's not like those people laid her off.
But why does that happen in post offices more than others. People get fired every single day, and they get mad. File a lawsuit. Do something like that. Don't go shoot everyone up. Why do they? That's a thing.
I think because it takes a hell of a lot to get fired from the post office. So if you're fired, you're already kind of messed up in the head. You know what I mean?
That's
it's not
Jack's,
easy to fire somebody from the post office.
I'm Jack Hines. That's my statement.
theory.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it's like a super union type
Right.
job or
I
state
don't
job
know.
that you can't be
Yeah.
fired from
Maybe
real easily.
it's just really monotonous, busy, hard work.
Yeah.
And
And
maybe
they
you're just
go
so in the
crazy.
zone of zip codes 90210
And just sorting.
That you go insane.
It's all numbers.
Yeah, you go insane. Although I will tell you, I have the happiest mailman in the world. He jogs.
Wow.
way.
That's
He
a good.
jogs with his roller
Oh,
thing.
he's overworked. That guy's gonna
No.
snap. You better watch
No,
out.
it's awesome.
I've always wondered that because my mailman's a little chunky, and I thought, if he sped it up a little,
He's
he
got
could lose
mine's
some
got
weight.
the stroller with the good
Yeah,
wheels
the
on
one
it.
handle.
Yeah, and it has really good wheels on it, and he jogs, and he's such a happy guy. He's this big, tall, handsome black man with like ripped muscles. He looks good.
Let's just work out every day, huh?
Yeah, he's just jogging with the mail. I
Getting
love
paid
him.
to work out.
I was like, that's how you should do your job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jogging.
Let's do that today. Stench and I will
But
jog.
isn't
every
that
day.
like you're the top of the top? Like it's like working for an airline and you're a pilot once you're
Oh,
the guy
yeah.
delivering the mail. If you're you're the
Like
baggage
the UPS
handler.
driver.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
baggage handlers that are back there sorting the stuff that eventually
Yeah.
snap and shoot everyone up.
Yeah, the people in the back have the hard work.
Yeah.
The jogging mailman, not so much.
Yeah, he's like the happy guy. He's out in the streets just
I
having
don't know.
fun.
Dogs
fresh air.
hate him.
Yeah, but not my town. There's all those little yuppie
yappy dogs
dogs.
that
They're
kinda
all
can kick.
fags. Right? The dogs, I'm not kidding. The dogs in my neighborhood totally gay. Arf, arf, arf. Oh my God.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just walked in and all of a sudden I started singing "Shot Through the Hood." You're too... What? Where?
You got
Why
a little
Bon
Bon Jovi
Jovi?
in you.
But why?
I have no idea. We didn't play Bon Jovi.
I know, and nobody else is in the hall or
I
anything.
know why. 'Cause
What?
you're living on a prayer.
Oh my God! No, I'm not kidding. I'm a nut job.
You want it dead or alive.
Something's happening. Something's happening. It's not good.
Wait, have
slippery
we
when
exhausted?
wet.
Oh no, we
I'm
haven't.
just ignoring him.
I figured after 3 you had exhausted his Bon Jovi knowledge, but he just
don't
keeps going.
don't even if you don't acknowledge him, he'll
He'll just stop.
stop.
I don't know if he will.
Fine.
You know you're thinking,
No, I'm not.
ooh, she's a little runaway.
Very nice.
Daddy's girl and faster.
I might be out now.
Ooh, she's a little runaway. Yay, yay,
Yay,
yay, yay.
yay.
Jack, are you looking for Bon Jovi? Or what? Like,
It's not fair. I can't play. I have a whole list.
oh, okay. Because I'm like, are you playing? Like when you do that, I don't know if
Yeah.
you're playing or if I should move on or what. Yeah.
Oh no, I have a whole. I could go for
yeah.
hours.
Don't.
Now I have the list. It's no
God, you
fair.
need to cut your fingernails. Those are disgusting.
No, they're long. I know. I just haven't thought about
Oh my
doing it.
God! Didn't your wife tell you those are disgusting?
She probably hasn't noticed.
Yes,
Probably
she
doesn't
would.
look at him or
It's
speak
not.
to him.
It's
Those
not.
are Uncle Charles nails. They shouldn't be hanging over the edge like that.
It's not like something I plan to do. It's just something I don't have time to
Look
do.
at his nails.
They are long. I noticed the other day. I'm like, no, you're right. I
You
need to
could
trim.
paint them.
Just get the scissors.
I'll get
Oh, I'll
you
use
some
nail
polish.
clippers when I get home. I mean,
Oh my
it's
God.
I'll get you some you pick color polish.
Yeah, you pick out color.
it's not something.
Did you
I
have them
planned.
buffed? Are they
No,
buffed?
No, I've never had a manicure. Or anything.
Oh, the baby
Jack-
had one this weekend.
Those are not working man's hands.
No. Well,
Look at those. They're soft
I
and
press
supple.
buttons. I don't do anything too
I know, but you need to
laborious.
get a callus.
with a delicate
I have
touch.
I have a scab under my.
I
nail.
saw that. I'm very proud
okay,
of that.
thank you. That
Yeah.
was from slamming my thumb in the car door. Do you know how much that hurts?
oh,
yeah.
crap.
Oh
that
my
one
God,
hurts.
you did?
Yeah.
How?
I was getting out of the car real fast to catch the
Real
mailman
fast?
because I wanted to
Real
give
fast.
real fast because I wanted to give him a letter. You know how like it's so much better than putting it in the box.
Yes.
And as I ran out, I caught my thumb in the car door as it shut. It was not pleasant.
Okay, not to top your, but I have two stories.
Okay.
Number one, it was my mom, had cancer and stuff, and we were coming back from a treatment, and we ran out of gas, and it was so cold. It was like 3 below zero, and we were all leaving the van to go into somebody's house to ask them if we could use their phone, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And my mom shut her hand on the car door, but it was 3 below zero.
Oh, so it didn't hurt
No, it
yet
hurts more.
because
But then it was like,
cold.
yeah, it hurt more because they were like frigid fingers.
Something about you could catch a ball in really cold weather and it hurts.
And it hurts. You know that pain of cold?
It
Well,
stings.
I told you one time I was scoring ice and I had my hand on the block for a long time, so it was pretty numb, and I put the ice pick through my thumb, and I didn't feel it until later. Yeah, that hurt.
Winner. And then I had this boyfriend. His name was Kevin Davis.
Right.
And his dad, well, anyway, his whole dad is the whole thing because his first wife killed herself in the house. They kept the house, but they cut the carpet out.
I remember the story, yeah.
Yeah,
They cut out the silhouette of mom on the carpet?
Yes, except for they left a little bit of brown.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to trim the stain out.
Yeah, and they hung, I've told you this a million times because it's so shocking. And they hung a picture where the bullet hole went. They didn't even re-spackle or whatever you do.
You should repaint
drywall.
Paste or patch or whatever that's called.
Yeah, his mama Smurf was on the ground. Anyway, so they were odd anyway. And they had a trampoline and that was kind of fun. So one day, the dad, he is kind of he shut his fingers in his door. But the door locked, and the keys were in his pocket.
Oh, my God.
Crap-a-moly, that one would hurt.
Yeah,
So he had to have his new girlfriend reach down into his pocket and grab the keys and unlock the door.
Woo!
Oh. All right, he wins.
Yeah.
I think he yelled at her a lot and stuff.
Oh, I bet.
I wonder what her name was. I forgot.
Let's call him.
No, but don't bring up the mom.
Okay, do you know the phone number still?
Hey, by the way, I wanted to ask
she
Michelle
does.
Griffith why that 5073 number is out of service. Her home phone number.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say we called
You
her.
know her home number and her work number off the top of your head? You're
Well, I don't know. Maybe in the last 20 years, like she moved or changed
Well,
her
I know,
number.
but the house is still down the street, and I think her brother lives there or something.
Not everybody keeps their phone number for 25 years or whatever.
Yeah,
it's been.
bad breakup, you change a number.
Ask me anybody's number, I know it.
I know you do. It's
know you
weird.
do.
It is weird. I have no talent
You
for
know what?
memorizing
And
people's
when
phone
we called
numbers.
that number that was out of service yesterday, that probably bothered you all day.
It did. I wanted to know why her phone number from high school, or actually it was grade school, it was missing. Yeah.
Ask her at the 20-year reunion.
Yeah. It's coming up.
Oh my God. All right. Anyway, we have to do first calls of the day, don't we?
Yes.
And then we'll find out about Stench's daughter having her first manicure in Beverly Hills at 1.
Yeah.
Or is she 2?
2.
That's wrong.
Dude, I didn't do it.
What are you gonna get implants at 5?
I came home and she went with mom to the nail salon. And next thing I know, she didn't let her get colors, though. My wife didn't let her get, like, nail polish on there. They put clear coat on, but she couldn't have a color. I'm like, oh, that's a big difference. You
Oh
totally
my
saved
God,
her.
why not let her? That's torture.
I came home the other day from work, and the baby had fingernail polish on. Now, my wife paints her toes some for fun, so I figured my wife did it. Well, my wife came home later and goes, why did you paint the baby's toes, or the fingers? I'm like, I didn't do it. It ends up the babysitter gave our kid a manicure.
Oh, that's funny.
Hold on there.
Sam
Yeah, hold on.
intro.
I
Okay.
feel no
I have a
shame.
question, though. Which one do you want, the Stench one?
She
Or
won't give up. She loves that song.
Never give up.
All right.
you want the Stench intro or the...
Yeah, Stench.
okay.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to present your entertainment news. It's Jamie Jack and Stench's 98 seconds of entertainment. Now, with all the Hollywood gossip, here's KTLA's Sam Rubin.
Wow, you sound like you have big testicles in that one, Stench.
I do with that machine.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Rubin.
Sam!
Okay, good news and bad news.
Oh.
Bad news is Jamie Boondocks was not nominated for Best Song.
I love that song.
And you know what? I share your feelings about ABBA. I'm wildly into ABBA. And
See,
totally respect it.
it's the ABBA of country music.
They are the ABBA of country music. You're absolutely right, but they weren't nominated. However, the movie that some people in Hollywood are calling the Jack and Stench story
Oh, no, Sam.
with 8 nominations. So that was the big
Damn.
story this morning. Sort of no surprise. I mean, the
8
big
nominations?
8 nominations.
Hey, but we have to make a rule, Sam.
Sure.
No more Brokeback Mountain jokes.
That's
come on,
impossible.
That's like walking by a craft services table and saying no more donuts.
No, I swear, I think everybody as a whole has to make a big pact that no more Brokeback. They're over. The
gotta
Brokeback
get
Mountain
worse.
joke's over.
Oh well, you call Jon Stewart and tell him that. I think he's got a series of jokes ready to go.
I think it's
Well,
just getting
what's-
started.
What's interesting here is Heath Ledger nominated, Jake Gyllenhaal nominated, and Heath's real-life baby mama, Michelle Williams, also nominated. All 3 for Brokeback Mountain.
Wow, that's
And
a big
so-
movie.
And then, here's the dilemma. A lot of nominations for movies that I don't think necessarily a lot of people have seen. I can't imagine that, Stench has gone to the local cinema and said, $7.50 for Capote, please. So,
I've seen none of these movies, including Brokeback Mountain.
No,
None
but
of them.
he's paid $7.50 for Capote.
exactly right. Well, no, the Razzie Awards, I thought this is the Stench film list. Son of the Mask, for sure. Dukes of Hazzard 4 times. But anyway, nominations for actor in a leading role. Philip Seymour Hoffman for Capote, Terrence Howard, who's such a good guy in Hustle and Flow, Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix, and David Strathairn, who's in that George Clooney movie, Good Night and Good Luck. Jamie, do you have a crush on George, as everyone else does?
Yeah, I really like him a lot.
All right, Academy history for George this morning. The first time ever a guy has been nominated as a director and an actor for two different movies. So he's nominated for Good Night and Good Luck, directing it, and he's nominated for acting in Syriana. For Best
You know where
Picture-
he hangs out? He hangs out right here. What's this restaurant called right here?
Morton's?
Morton's. At Morton's in Burbank. You
The
can
Burbank
see him.
Morton, sure.
Sometimes I stalk him when I look good.
You know what? I like to think every star likes me. He doesn't like me.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he used to date one of our TV anchor women. If he dated one of our TV anchor men, that would probably be a problem.
Which
Oh,
one?
thank George.
Which one? Mindy or
Sharon.
Gisette or whatever?
Sharon.
Sharon
Oh,
Tate?
Sharon Tate.
Tate.
Yeah,
Tate?
she
Whatever.
was hot.
So anyway,
okay, all righty.
Brokeback Mountain is Best Picture, so too Capote, Crash, Good Night and Good Luck, and Munich. If you're a Steven Spielberg fan, he really wanted people to take this movie in, and he really got a lot of nominations for the director. This is a category that doesn't matter much to general people, but when Jack auditions for something, or Jamie, when you're trying to revive that acting career,
Oh, yeah.
the best directors: Ang Lee for Brokeback, Bennett Miller for Capote, Paul Haggis for Crash, Clooney, and Spielberg.
Oh,
I
very
haven't
nice.
seen one of those movies, but I did hear Crash was really good.
But, you wonder if there's like Academy members sitting in Beverly Hills going, I didn't have time to see any of these either, but I heard Crash was good. I'll vote for that one.
Yeah, exactly. Just, okay, yeah. I mean, you hear Crash is good. They won the SAG Award. You're going to vote for it.
Supporting actor, it's George. This is the sort of hunk city. It's George Clooney, Matt Dillon for Crash, William Hurt for this movie History of Violence. That's kind of a surprise. Jake Gyllenhaal for Brokeback, and Paul Giamatti, who's the nicest guy in the world, for Cinderella Man. And then for
He obviously didn't date one of the anchors.
Yeah,
Right.
he likes you.
he might have dated one of the sound girls or something,
Oh, yeah,
but not
who knows?
one of the anchors.
So interesting.
And then for actresses in a leading role, from Desperate Housewives, Felicity Huffman and Charlize Theron, who's so beautiful in real life, you literally want to cry. Reese Witherspoon and Judi Dench. So that's kind of all. The
Although they're
usual
saying, though, Jessica Alba, the new must-have girl for men.
I know, I saw that, and
Yeah.
you know what? It's true. It's like the must-have accessor, no question about
Yeah,
it.
she's the one that you'll take home to your mommy.
Right, and not just your mommy. And Keira Knightley, who would also qualify, is a nominee.
Sam, are you doing red carpet at the Oscars?
Oh, absolutely.
You should totally try to grab Charlize Theron's boobie and say you're gay. It
Yeah,
works.
do that.
I don't know if that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah, that one guy did it,
Yeah, that
and he
guy
got away with
Totally
it.
got away with it because he's gay.
Well, there you go. But I see.
Mark Krisky says you're gay all the time.
He says that out of envy. Here we go for supporting actress: Amy Adams, Catherine Keener, McDormand, Rachel Weisz, and Michelle Williams.
Oh, yeah, another Brokeback Mountain or whatever.
Right.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And don't forget that achievement in costume design.
Right. We're particularly excited about that one.
Yeah, and there's all kinds that nobody cares about.
The writing ones matter because, as you guys know, if it's not on the page, it's not on the stage. So Woody Allen nominee.
Oh, that was wow.
Did you like that one?
Yeah,
That's
wow.
I got a silver medal in the Cliche Olympics, and
Wow.
original screenplay for Crash, Good Night and Good Luck, Match Point. That's Woody Allen, Squid and the Whale, and Syriana. And it's sort of funny as we go over the list, I realize more and more nobody has seen these movies.
No, I know.
How about animated movies? Did you guys see that Tim Burton Corpse Bride?
No.
That was good, actually. And then this movie, Howl's Moving Castle, and Wallace and Gromit, they're all nominated.
We should have a party where we show these movies.
It's going to be boring, though, the Oscars this year, because no regular people saw these movies. It's all kind of artsy-fartsy stuff.
You know what? If Charlize Theron is there, it's not boring to me.
Oh,
So,
yes, Sam, because you got it going on where she might be interested.
Yeah!
She's thrown me a look or two.
Yeah.
Me too! That whore!
From the Cliche Olympics, I'm also starring in Delusional Theater. Here we go. Achievement Writing, adapted screenplay. It's Munich, History of Violence, Constant Gardener, Capote, and Brokeback Mountain. So,
It's funny because I saw a movie about you and Mark Krisky, The Squid and the Whale.
Who's the
that was
squid?
sort of a drinking movie.
Yeah. I'm
But,
just finding names on the piece
Yeah.
of paper that are funny.
Or random that you've never heard of before.
Never heard of the
Right.
squid and the
Well, you
whale.
know, it's always that thing where you try to, like, you kind of make it more lewd than it might necessarily be. It's like Pride and Prejudice,
Yeah.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You know what sort of got dinked is Cinderella Man. They had hoped people would gravitate to that movie. The Academy certainly didn't. The big story really is Brokeback, Crash, and Good Night and Good Luck. Those are the three big winners.
What about that Memoirs of a Geisha? That's supposed to be really good.
That got a lot of like makeup and costuming things. 6
Yeah.
nominations all told, but nothing in the quote unquote major categories.
It's a shame. It's going to be a boring one this year, Sam.
Yeah.
Well, don't say that. We're going to try to generate interest one way or another.
Oh, okay. All right. It's going to be really exciting, especially with Sam Rubin covering
Yeah,
it.
and who's the host this year?
The host is Jon Stewart. Now that should be terrific.
Oh, yeah, because he's funny and
Yeah, he's
controversial
funny.
and all that stuff.
He's really hilarious.
All right. Well, Sam, thank you for checking in. Go back to
Okay.
bed or something.
No. Yeah, getting makeup applied as we speak, so that lends itself to the whole gay thing.
Oh,
All
yeah. Yeah. And just make sure you bend over and say hi to Mark Krisky for us.
I will do. See you later.
Bye. Sam Rubin, KTLA. Love him. All right. When we come back, have we done first calls of the day?
We played the thing, but we haven't talked to anybody.
Holy
Wow.
hell, Jack. It's all your fault.
Sorry. I suck.
And then Mona's on the phone bright and early with her daughter who's trying to sell us Girl Scout cookies.
Mona
no.
is the Girl Scout stage mom.
She
Yeah.
is nuts. She made her daughter 15 minutes late to school yesterday.
Yep. Now that education is
God.
useless anymore.
What was that?
Nothing.
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 Another
All right.
gumball wrapper?
Yes, a humongous gobstopper. All right, so we haven't done the first call of the day, but we did the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. I'm going to push the random button, and we get Monique. Hi, Monique.
Hey!
You're the first call of the day. Somebody tell her what she wins. Hold on.
You won a DVD pack, which includes The Legend of Zorro, starring Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones, now available on DVD. And it's brought to you by Singular Wireless, Raising the Bar.
Raising the bar. Two guys walking a bar. One said, ouch. Why did I just do that?
I don't know.
I'm so, okay. Hi, Monique.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, it's really early. I'm sitting at work with some people here. Actually, I'm calling because I saw your morning sickness billboard this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You know what's funny is
Seriously.
I thought they took all those down because they were going to fire us.
Yeah, some. We had a couple fans like that worked there that left one up.
Oh, okay. All right. At the old billboard company? Yeah. Thanks
No,
to them.
yeah, it was. And Jamie, you look so pretty and pregnant and beautiful.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the real size of my belly.
Is it really?
No!
It's not?
I'm the
No.
only one that didn't have to be airbrushed for those.
No, they did it when I wasn't even showing yet, and But you know what's scary is I thought that was so far fetched, and I was like a little irritated. But now I'm so close to that photo.
And exactly how far along are you now?
I'm going into my 6th month.
6 months. Wow, that's
Going
by.
into it, however that works. How's that work, Jack?
Yeah, I don't know. You're
I'm starting at 6 month or whatever.
So
Yeah.
she's really like 5 months pregnant,
You're
I guess.
due first week of June. That's what we
That's
know.
all we know. Yeah. Hello?
And you're having a girl or a boy?
A boy.
A boy. I can't listen to you very often because I work at 8 and they don't allow us with radios, and I'm really bummed about
Plus,
that.
they hate the word dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
So-
workplaces do.
Yeah, they frown on those.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
or
they got
whatever.
mad.
Or whatever. Yeah, whatever they want to do.
Whatever
with
they
them.
want to do. Yeah, Monique, and the baby's name is Caden.
Caden. That's
Caden.
so cute.
Oh,
Middle name?
Janate.
Janate?
Yeah, but it's spelled with a C. It's
Yeah, it's
Turkish.
crazy.
It's a
It's
Turkish.
a family
thing.
name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my fiance's middle name.
Okay.
But it's spelled like C-U-T something.
Oh,
something.
the C is pronounced J?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
it's
it mean
retarded.
anything, or just the family
It
name?
means family retard.
He's. You realize with that name though, with the whole name, you'll never be able to find one of those little license plates with this name on them.
With Caden?
Yeah, that's.
I think it's going to be a popular name. And then we call him Cade.
Eventually, it will be, I think.
When he gets older, he's Cade, and when he's young, he's Caden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have little license plates with Lucy on them.
They don't?
No.
You know what that's going to be? Have you
Then
practiced
we
yelling?
gotta name him like Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
or
we'll
Bob.
always get a license plate.
You have to
Exactly.
practice
Mike
yelling his
Thomas.
name.
We did. We practiced yelling his name.
The full name? Because
Yeah.
that middle name's, that'll throw you for a curve.
Well, he's got that name. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it was his middle name, so he's heard it yelled at a lot.
Okay, good.
Right.
You guys are so funny.
Yeah, we have our own little conversations. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
I know.
even there.
When you
I'm
call,
sorry.
people call, you do have your own conversations. We just kind of sit in the back.
No, I know. I feel so bad, Monique. You called us. Now we're like, it's like a round
okay.
table, but you're over there.
Yeah, we're bored with it.
Yeah, but I'm
You're at a
listening.
different
It's
table.
okay.
Yeah, you're like not even allowed to have a beer at our table. You're like, I don't know. You're like at the kids' table over there.
On the fourth wheel.
I'm sorry, Monique, and we got to practice doing like not tuning you out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's been in a
Isn't
memo.
actually taking the first calls when you play the song.
Oh,
Judge
You
it.
didn't like Boondocks?
Wow, wow.
I did like the Boondock song.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh, there's
it was
one.
okay.
Yeah, it's one that you can tap your toe to.
Yeah, I'm not a big country fan, but it was okay. Yeah.
That's the ABBA
Okay.
country music right there.
Did you like Gasolina better?
No, actually.
wow, okay.
That was,
I know
like-
the vibe of chicks.
Yes, you
Jack.
do.
I am the vibe chick greeter or whatever.
yes.
And the Vibe Seller.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
Right. Oh my God. Available
I
at
was gonna say you were the
JammyWhite.com.
vibrator, but that didn't sound right.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Monique, hold on the line. Not only are we gonna give you something nice from what Stench said, but I'm gonna
Singular
send you an
wireless, yeah.
orgasm as well.
Okay, thanks.
All right, hold on. Orgasm is available at JammyWhite.com. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Let's see here. Here's Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's my all-time favorite country song, and I have it on my phone.
No way. Look, I'm feeling the beat and
Yes,
the
you
pulse
are.
of the
Look at
women in
that.
LA, Jack.
Yeah.
It's her
They don't know.
all-time
They
favorite
don't know.
country song.
Nobody knows. I try to tell them,
All
Carrie.
time?
Nobody listens to me.
So is it new or
Okay,
is this
can
old?
I'm going to tell you something even better. And I've told people all weekend.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
prepared.
I just got engaged.
Yay! You're kidding. Tell us the details.
He took me to the Pismo Beach and walked me down to the beach and said he wanted to ask me a question, and I started crying and said, don't do it, and he did it, and I cried, and I forgot to say yes.
Oh, did he get on one knee?
He got on two.
He got on two. Wow, he really loves
He
you.
really wants to
Yes.
marry you.
And did he pull out a box or what was the
Yeah,
story?
he pulled the box out and held it out, and I said, well, you're supposed to put it on me. And he said, well, you have to answer me first. And I said, yes, and he cried, and he put it on, and
Oh, how long have
Yay.
y'all been dating?
7 years.
Whoa, my God, Carrie, what up with that?
I know, I don't even know why I waited. I was about to give up.
Oh, wow. See, this is the thing, Carrie. Now you give all those women that are in the 7-year relationship false hope that it's going to happen.
No real hope, because it can happen. If he did it, someone else will get it too.
All right, so let me ask you something. Why, A, did it take him so long?
You know what? It took him 6 months to take me on my first date, so I think it's just how he is.
And did you, and this is good for women in the 7-year relationship to know, did you have to threaten him, like, I'm going to leave if we don't get married?
I didn't, but I was getting there. I just told him that we won't make it all the way to 7, so you need to get his shit together. But
Oh, first of all, you can't cuss because that's a shame. So you told him that you weren't going to make it through 7 years unless he gets his crap together?
right, that's what I meant to say.
That's okay. I know it slipped out. You're very adamant.
So I never really threatened. I just suggested, and he got it.
Oh, okay. So don't threaten, just suggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what we've learned. All right. Well, hold on the line. We'll give you an engagement present.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and here is Christine, or Kristen. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
You rule.
We rule.
Oh, that was kind of
Yeah,
sad.
I know. I went into a kind of a ooh, and they both have their hands on their faces.
You
I
think
said
you're
we
ABBA.
rule. I was excited. I went for the fast we rule,
Yeah.
but not
Both
an
of you were
extendo
like
mix.
that.
You screwed up.
Yeah, this wasn't us.
Trying
We
to
were
do an
tight
ABBA
on
I
that.
went,
rule.
we rule.
Right.
Yeah, like ABBA.
Well, at least I
Oh,
offered
okay.
We
something.
kept it tight and bright.
Anyway, hi.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I wanted to call and tell you that they don't know what they're talking about. The Boondock song was awesome.
Yeah, I know. My finger is on the pulse of the women in LA.
In case you missed it.
Oh,
Give you a
Jack.
little taste.
Jack.
Hey, people we've been talking
I'm
about.
from Bay
this.
City, Michigan.
So you get it.
I totally get it. When anybody asks where I'm from, instead of saying Bay City, Michigan, I say the Boondocks.
The Boondocks, but people from Compton don't like this song because it doesn't make sense to them. They had no open space, so they don't understand. What do you mean a
Exactly.
river and there's lilies
Hey,
and
I had
there's...
a
We have
river.
the LA River.
Yeah, it's got sewage running through it, but it's a river.
So think of this with LA. It doesn't fit.
I toss my gun in there so
The
they can't find
Boondocks. It's such a great song. I can't believe you guys don't feel it.
it. I don't know why it kind of has like a Seals and Croft feel to me, but like a
Sewage
country.
water running through my veins.
It's ABBA of country. It's just awesome. I haven't shared this with the snowboarder because he would not like it.
Yeah, I
Lullaby
bet.
of a midnight drive-by.
I feel no shame. I'm proud of where I came from.
Deep Downey.
They should really kick me off this show and put me on a country station somewhere. You know? Go ahead, Pamela. Sing it out loud.
Oh my God.
Hi, Pamela. Look, everybody's Pamela.
Hi,
She was
Pamela.
singing. She didn't know she was on the radio.
Oh my God. Nothing like getting caught with your pants down.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like getting caught with your pants down.
Kind of.
Yeah. I guess if that happened.
Yeah.
All right, Pamela, what can we do for you?
Wow. Good morning.
Hi.
morning.
Thank you for singing us that little tune.
You know what? I just love that song. I have seen them in concert 3 times.
I thought they were like, I didn't even know they were around. I thought they were brand new.
You know what? They've been around
Can you
for
turn it down for
6
everyone?
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's going in and out too.
Okay, what?
Okay, they've been around for 6
See?
years, and their label dropped them a couple years ago because
Oh.
they just weren't making it anywhere.
Maybe they
Well,
sucked a little as the
Little-
country ABBA.
Hey!
Little Big Town or Little Big
no,
City.
no, no. And then Clint Black picked them up on his label.
What is
Oh, look at
Thank
you.
God for Clint Black.
Shut up. These are my people.
Yes, they
I
are.
know. This is just amazing. Anyway, so I saw them in Nashville twice, and they come out here a couple times a year, and you can pick them up in little local venues, and they're just incredible.
They're the ABBA of country.
Little
They
local
are.
venues like swap meets?
And have you,
Hey! What?
have you actually seen them?
I haven't.
They're 4 incredible, beautiful people.
So
they're
they
just,
are the
the
ABBA.
ABBA.
They really have the big blonde hair and the cute sexy
Mhm.
brunette.
Did they have a
Oh, yeah.
helicopter? Because ABBA always had that helicopter.
Yeah, that was when they got
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, they had a helicopter,
Right.
Jack. It was cool. All right, well, Pamela, just remember, I have my pulse on the finger. My
You
finger
are.
on the
I am-
pulse on the
I am impressed.
In
Where
the,
I came from, I was
of women in
born
LA.
to
And
be.
no,
You are, and I'm all over Keith Anderson too.
see,
Anderson, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
You are the woman, Jamie.
See, I have my
There you
finger
go.
on the pulse of the people in LA.
Right.
I want to be you when I grow up.
Oh, thanks, Pamela. And we want you to get a new phone.
Yeah, because it keeps going in and
Your
out.
phone sucks.
I know. All right, thank you, Pamela.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
All right, are we done? This concludes that portion of the Boondock song.
People from the Boondocks have bad phones.
Shut up. We rock. We rock, dude. Okay. Oh my God. All right, here we go. What do we have on the phones coming up? How long should I wait for a proposal? What's advice? Why marry someone who you have to threaten? Ooh.
She didn't threaten him. She made a stern suggestion.
And finally, Mona,
Yes, good
Oh
morning.
my God.
Hi,
does your
Mona.
daughter still want to sell us Girl Scout cookies?
He's trying.
Hold on. I hate Thin Mints.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what?
Jamie's in the boondocks.
No, I'm like,
Boondocker.
I'm sitting here reading something, and then Stench comes in, and I mean, this is exactly how it went. Now, you have to remember, I'm a little off. So, I'm reading this thing about Pink, and I'm sitting here, it says, she just wants everybody to know she's not going to pop out a kid right away. She said, I'm no Happy Meal. She got married to that Carrie Hart.
Right.
And she said, he got the burger, but he ain't getting the fries and the shake to go with it.
What does that mean exactly?
Who knows?
That she's not popping out any kids right away. She says, quote, it's respect that got me the best husband in the world. Carrie's last girlfriend was a stripper, and when he met me, he had to realize if he wanted to date me, he had to make conversation or it wasn't going to happen. So I'm just in the middle of reading this. Stench, all of a sudden, I swear to God, I'm in this zone of
It's
reading
because
this.
you caught Jack and I have a
I
conversation
know. I'm
in the hall.
explaining that. I know. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just reading this. All of a sudden, Jack and Stench, barrel through here. And they come, they sit down, and they're like, oh, here it is. Here's the police report of the whole molestation. And I'm still reading, and I'm just ignoring them because they're having their own conversation. And then Stench's like, look, here's the whole police report of a lady who was molested. And and then we go right on the air, and I'm like, huh?
Surprise.
Good news is it wasn't Jack or I as the accused.
But what is all this?
Remember yesterday's show? We went into molestation
God.
talk, which went crazy, and some people were angry with it, and some people were happy.
Yeah.
We got an email from Jack and I both got the same email That's how it started. And we were looking at this email from this girl who was molested by her stepfather, and it was this horrible thing. And I'm thinking, oh no, she's really going to be mad that we talked about it yesterday like we did. And she was like, you guys rule. This was great. And I'm also enclosing a copy of the report to show you this is real and that it really happened to me.
She just sent you a police report
And
when she was a child and being molested?
Pages and pages with graphic detail of her molestation as a child.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
She is an open-minded woman.
But she's glad that, we talked about it and got it all out there.
But, I mean, that's just, if you send the police report of your dad molesting, that's just plain nice of you.
Yeah. And he's dead now, and she said, may he burn in hell forever.
Well, there you go. Glory to God. Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. I was just like, you get that in your head right before you go out there. You're like, what?
Right.
Who
Wait,
molested
huh?
who?
I'm Pink molested? What? No.
No,
Anyway.
you're not getting the shake with Pink, remember?
You're not
And
getting the fries and the shake. Yeah.
Not right now.
Anyway, so that's got to be hard to follow, too. There's something about that is when you find out that your boyfriend used to, really hardcore date a stripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really something that, that's, you're like, yuck.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of
You don't really want to be with the guy that used to date the stripper, in my opinion. Maybe you do. I don't know. Because low self-esteem, right?
Yeah.
All right, here's a girl. Oh, holy hell. Mona!
Yeah,
Oh,
good
no.
morning.
Your daughter's still trying to sell Girl Scout cookies?
She is still trying to sell Girl Scout cookies.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what to do with
Don't
her
forget
either.
it, Mona hates her husband, too.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Sophia,
Yes.
hi.
Hi.
Hi. My phone is almost dying, so I just want to let you know in case it goes out.
Okay, all right. Hey, did you know some girls send us their molestation reports?
Huh?
Nothing. That's what I thought.
Huh?
But go ahead.
Oh, I love you guys. I've been listening to you forever, and I was really glad when I heard that Jack and Stench were going to join you.
Thank you.
I really liked that. But I wanted to talk about the girl. I didn't want to rain on her parade or anything. I really don't believe that she just suggested marriage once to her boyfriend in 7 years. That's kind of hard to believe. And I just don't understand all these girls that, suggest until the guy finally gives in and marries them. It's like, don't you want to marry somebody who wants to marry you?
Well, Sophia, here's what I'm feeling. I know you only have a minute left on your cell phone. Something happened to you, didn't it?
Oh.
No. That's
Yes, hold on. We'll find out what it was. Maybe she was molested, too.
Oh.
I don't want to do the molestation.
No,
show
more
today.
molestation
Yeah,
talk.
okay, all right. So
Even
can
though
you-
they're happy.
I mean, I'm glad they're happy. I'm still like, I'm like caught off guard that somebody would send us their police report of their dad molesting. It just makes me feel funny.
It's like 20 pages
I
long.
know.
of-
I'm disturbed
I
or
had to take a
something. I
shower.
mean, I'm happy that she likes us and she liked the show yesterday, but I'm thrown off today with that. I don't know why. It's ruined my day. Okay. Anyway, so what happened with Sophia and that whole thing? I hope you're following today's show because I'm not. When we come back. Show is a bit disheveled and it is totally my fault. My mind is like, have you ever tried to pat your head and rub your belly? That is what my mind is doing. It's like, I want to talk about Girl Scout cookies. No, I want to talk about people that won't marry you. No, I want to talk about Pink. No, you don't want to talk about Pink. You want to talk about molestation. No, you don't want to talk about molestation. You want to talk about buying sperm on the internet. My head is like full of things
you're
I want to
okay.
talk
You know
about.
what's funny? I followed every one of those until you got the sperm on the internet. Now I have no clue what you're talking about.
It's something Jack gave me, buying sperm on the web, which we'll
yeah.
get into this morning. All right, so I figured out I'm going to compartmentalize, like, we're just going to take them one at a time because I'm that typical girl. Like, have you ever seen that cellular phone commercial where their batteries don't run out?
Right.
And the girls are in that big white room or
Yeah,
whatever?
they stand there and they watch her I like the real estate agent.
Yeah.
It's time to sell. Then she said, it's time to buy. Right.
Any closet's a walk-in closet
Right.
if you can walk into it.
Exactly.
And if a celebrity dies in your home, it's a landmark. That's how my mind is. I don't know what's wrong, you guys, but it's going la 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 la. No, la 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 la.
You're okay. It's
No,
all
I'm
okay.
not, Jack.
You're
I'm having a
fine.
nervous breakdown. This is the first
Well,
sign.
when we left, we
Yes.
had the girl on the phone that had issues with the other caller who said she had gently suggested marriage to her boyfriend.
Sophia.
And
Yes.
her cell phone might die.
Sophia with the phone about to die. La 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 la. Sorry. Sophia?
Yes.
Hi.
I'm losing my mind and everybody doesn't seem to take me serious, but whatever.
No, I know you so well that I knew you were going to say I was bitter, and I'm not at all.
All right, what
I knew
happened?
you were gonna say
What
that.
happened? What makes you think that this woman? First of all, I thought she was a lovely lass, and I
She
thought
was, and that's why I felt bad.
she did
but-
not give that guy an ultimatum. What she said is, "You better get your crap together, or we're not lasting 7 years." But she never said, "You better marry me." She just said, "Get your crap together, or else we're not going to last 7 years."
Yes, yet she waited 7 years for that to happen.
Yeah, but it did happen.
Yeah, but
How
You
long
know-
did you wait, Sophia? When
No,
the ring
I-
didn't
She
come.
finally
honest
got
to
out of
be
it
hon-
at 6.
completely honest, I'm engaged. I'm getting married in 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a standard I set for myself when I was just dating people, and people around me, girlfriends around me, relatives around me, were just complaining about their boyfriends. They won't marry them. I told them this, I told them that, and I'm thinking, why would you want someone
You know,
to marry you because you
as much
forced
as
them?
we're beating you up, you're right.
Yes, I mean, I want a man who wants to marry
Yeah.
me, and obviously if he's not asking you to marry him, then you're not the one he wants to marry.
And, because I
He's
think
biding
we,
his
we
time.
just really like that girl, so we don't want to squash her hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I know. It just made me think, I mean, she sounded very nice. I just highly doubt she suggested it once.
Well, and I was in a 7-year relationship, and I was that girl going, when are we going to get married? What are we going to... And you're absolutely right. I mean, now that I look back at my life, I wasted a lot of time, and I wasted a lot of my life going, this guy was never going to marry me anyway. Why was I even in it? And it's such a nice feeling. Such a nice feeling in life to actually go to Italy and not say to a guy, you better marry me, and he surprises you under the Rialto Bridge and ask, and you weren't even planning, you weren't even prepared for that.
You know what?
Wow, I wish it happened to me that way.
But I mean, it's such a nice way how it should go, because you shouldn't be begging. It should happen like that, where it's like, okay, my God, this is a great relationship. We're both very happy. And then they ask you to marry him.
Guess what happened to the woman being a prize and trying to want to get a good woman rather than...
They're totally right. What I don't get is the guys in. Why? Let's take your case. Why would he knew he wasn't going to marry you? Why did he hang on for 7 years?
Because I was something to do.
Is that it? I mean, really, I don't get sometimes.
Well, yeah, it was totally just something to do. I was like, I
And he
was
never
like a
want-
joke to him. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I was fascinating because I was so psychotic over him.
That it was kind of like a novelty.
I was a novelty, is what I'm
Or
saying.
like a pet, because you were so into him and he could
Yeah.
kind of manipulate you because
Yeah.
he had that over you.
I was this joke that he got to watch.
See, but it still seems like a waste of 7 years for him too.
Yeah, but he had stuff on the side. I
Oh,
mean, he
so
knew.
he-
Yeah, he knew.
And if he
Okay.
found somebody he wanted to marry, then he would have just cut you loose.
Absolutely,
Okay.
in a heartbeat.
Here's the problem. I'm the guy that waited like 7 years to get
Oh,
married.
great. Well, there.
I'm
See,
the
and
guy
look
that
at
was
you.
in that relationship. And what's funny is when the girls say, "Oh my God, get your crap together, or this isn't going to work," what they mean is, when do you get my engagement ring? And getting my crap together, it consisted in my life as being able to get enough money to finally buy a damn ring. And it had to be a certain ring. Remember, if I'd have came in with a diamond chip, there would have been a problem.
Yeah, right.
As much as my wife says no, that would have been a huge problem. I also knew there was a giant wedding I was going to have to pay for. In order for me to propose to her, it was a long time of building up.
But were you ever honest and said, "I'm waiting to financially
I told
pay
her
for this"?
I can't do it right now, meaning I didn't have the
But
money.
did you
I've gotta
tell
do
her
it
that?
right. I've told her that all along.
So she never gave you an ultimatum,
Yeah,
did she?
she was getting to the point of, well, everything seems fine now. Why aren't we ready? Still, I was like saving and getting ready to make this
So
happen.
why did she have to wait so long? I mean, besides the financial part, you had it ready to go. That's what Sophia's saying.
It was totally financial. In my situation, it was totally financial, meaning I knew I was going to pay for a
What about
big
that,
wedding
Sophia?
and a ring.
She shouldn't bring it up. If she doesn't, it should be an unspoken standard that you have. I mean, if he's not doing it, then,
He couldn't
leave.
do
If
it.
he asks you why you're leaving, then tell him,
He
I
couldn't
want...
do it. If he didn't have the
Well, you
money,
don't know
he couldn't
which-
get you the ring. I mean, that's a possibility. That was what my case
Okay,
was.
well, hey, if he says that, if he says, I want to marry you, I just want to get the ring, that's totally different.
Right.
She should just not say anything.
We
She
don't
should
know
say,
if that, because yours is different. Yours was that financial situation.
I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking to get married. and I'm wasting my time with you, so I'm gonna go.
Or you're such a
Not just
picky,
threaten and
picky,
threaten and
picky
threaten.
woman that I have to wait until I get $8 million
Yeah.
before I get an
Exactly.
invitation.
The Ritz-Carlton isn't
no,
cheap.
I would take anything. It doesn't matter. I just want you to ask. No, you don't. You want the
No, I hate
storybook
to
and you
cut you
want the
guys off,
crap.
but I have to go get into work.
Oh, we
Why
were
do you
in a
hate us?
full-fledged
I know.
debate
We
with
were
her.
talking, and it was,
She ended our.
yeah.
Wow, we suck.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench.